Oh, good tidings, people. Fucking idiots. Good tidings, people. I have now owned this street triple for about a month, just over. I've still not even cracked the 300-mile limit or point, but I thought I would come out and have a little ride. I've started opening her up a little bit more, so I've reasonably been, breaking her in gently. Certainly not going for it, and I'm not even going to go for it properly today. But I'm going to open her up more than I have done before. So I thought I would share it with you in this little video. This road is called Watery Lane. It is shit, as you can see. Wet everywhere, even though the roads are reasonably dry in general. It's called Watery Lane because it's wet, I assume. It should just be called Wet Cunt, really, or something similar. But yeah, I'm heading towards Burnham way in Essex, and probably up to Bradwell. Oh, filth! I want to just clean the bastard, because there's some nice roads out there, sort of the nicest local roads to me. So I'm a few miles away yet, so I will come back to you. So the one thing I love about this bike, possibly the most lovable thing about this bike, is the sound it makes. So it's completely stock. Now let's see if the microphone picks this up. My second gear. That is fucking amazing. I mean, it's got that stereotypical whistle that all Triumph of triples have, but that induction roar is better than any exhaust I've ever heard. I don't know how it sounds like to people around me, but on the bike, where it's just literally coming up here, when they're in the side, I don't know, down there somewhere, is incredible and incredibly addictive. Now they detuned this bike, not detuned, let me get my words straight, they changed the gearing on this, I think from 2012, and this is 2016, to make it a little fucking KTM wankers, all of them, bunch of wankers. What he needs is a Grom, he needs a Grom, sort him right out. As I was saying, so yeah, they changed the gearing, so it's not so much of a wheelie machine that it used to be, and I'm not sure it would wheelie with me on anyway because I'm quite heavy, but it might do. It's quite pokey low down, and I'm not too fussed about it wheeling unintentionally. It's got no traction control to turn on should I not want it to wheelie, so I would, I'm more inclined to try and learn to wheelie the old-fashioned way rather than just power wheelies, which are, the poor man's wheelie, really. In fact, I don't know why I wore jeans today, because on a man's bike like the VFR, I wouldn't be feeling anything. What kind of dipshit invented a naked bike? I might as well be riding fucking naked. This bike begs to be ridden quickly. My VFR is a bit of a lumberer, especially at these kind of speeds. It's sort of happy just to plod along, and you have to rev it up quite high for it to want to really pull its knickers down and get on with the job. But this, it's got that constant, that urgency about it. Don't get me wrong, it's not the fastest bike in the world. It's not even the fastest bike in the triple. In fact, it's the slowest bike in the triple range. Okay, time to start getting rid of this traffic. Oh yes. Come on, out the way. third lane. Out my way, you white pieces of shit. That's not racism. I'm merely stating a fact. Still, I don't think I've been over 8,000 revs yet. I've been there or there about. Oh, fuck off! You can stop indicating now. As you're pulling into one of these houses, I'll let you off. 12,000 revs, highest I've been so far by quite some way. It's definitely got all the speed I need. So the suspension, one of the other bikes I was considering before buying this was the MT-09. Obviously the engine's a bit bigger. It's a similar price range, and it's Japanese, so you know, it may be a bit more reliable. But I sat on one, and again I feel like I say this in every video, I'm quite heavy, and I sat on one and I just like whooshed up and down. It was like as bouncy as you like. And I read up on it and watched some videos, and it's generally pretty shit. Suspension on them appear to be designed with the anorexic Ethiopia motorcyclist buyer in mind, not an overfed Western chunk. And the suspension on this is actually really good. So overall, the Street Triple is turning out to be a fantastic little toy. And it is a toy. I'm probably going to keep my VFR because I wouldn't really want to, you know, cross the country or go to other countries on this. You could do it. It's just, it's not really what it's designed for. But it is designed for going out for little blasts on roads like these. Just a quick word on the mileage. My computer's telling me we've averaged 49.6 miles per gallon this little trip, which isn't too bad going, because it's not been a full-on blast, but it's been, you know, a mid-pace ride, for me anyway. For a lot of people it would have been a slow ride. I'm really looking forward to doing this in the summer.